That's right. It's right. Who's right? What is truth anyway? They told me the white man is the devil. Believe it or not, like Ripley's, they hung us from the trees. Trust they only play a saint like Drew Brees. The black man's nightmare when we dream. Well, if you don't believe it, then you're still sleeping. Won't you try to name a people more mistreated? When they put us in the boat, that's when we left Eden and took us to America. This is our Egypt. Traded Yeshua for a white Jesus, then told us to take our counsel from Nicaea and to follow after the Pope and the false teachers. Led us away from the law that was meant to free us. And now we're stuck in this predicament. Systematic racism because they hate our skin, because it matches our saviors who was heaven sent, on the quest for the lost tribes to full extent. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. It's not a mystery if we fail to study history. We find ourselves in the same cycles but never free. Going back to the chains, what did we lose on the boat? And then we follow these names who was never awoke. Thought he was spitting them flames, but it was nothing but smoke. Unvalidated claims that scholars take as a joke. But they have itching ears and I fear that they really think they're weak when it really tears. Let's burn these lies to the ashes. Let us not make the same mistake as Cassius, who didn't want a white man's name, then became Muhammad Ali to other white men names. The prophet of Islam who owned many slaves, and his son-in-law Ali did the same thing. But the real Cassius Clay, he let freedom ring. He put his life on the line so America would free the slaves. Traded in a good name for a bad one, really a bad too. Trust this is a sad truth, but is it just the white man or are we bad too? And if we are, would it really change your worldview? All I can do is sow seeds and pray the spirit moves. In a heart of stone, my heart was the same too. Yo, I was wide asleep, laying in that grave too, but now I'm wide awake and I'm praying he awakened you. I'm trying to tell you, there's only one truth. All have sinned and fallen short of his glory. That's the bad news in the story. Children of the devil acts Maury, and so the God-man came in flesh and died for me. Yo, that's the good news, cause we're on the same page as the white man. Before the cross we cannot stand, before his crown of thorns or his scarred hands. Only those who turn in faith become a just man. That's what he told me. Only those who turn in faith become a just man. Yeah, yo, this is real smooth. Let me talk to y'all real quick. You remember when in John chapter 18 when Pontius Pilate, he questions Jesus about his kingship, right? And he asks him if he's a king, and Jesus responds to him. But towards the end of his response, he says, I've come into the world for a reason, right? It was to bear witness to the truth. Right? And then he says, everyone who is of the truth listens to my voice. But what did Pontius Pilate respond with? He's like, what is the truth anyway? Right? He didn't really care about truth. The same thing can be said for many of us today. What is truth anyway? Truth is a person, and his name is Jesus.